I've lived in Los Angeles about 7 years now, and I like it. It's pretty cool. It's good. I could do without some of the rules and regulations, though. We have a few too many of these. Like this just happened. The Los Angeles City Council just passed a law banning smoking smokeless cigarettes on city property, e-cigarettes. We can't smoke these on city property. If you didn't know this, smokeless cigarettes are just that. They emit no smoke. It's just water vapor. That's all it is. So to clear things up, Los Angeles does not want water vapor to exist in the air. Do you hear that, rain clouds? You are officially on notice, okay? Our city does not take kindly to you, all right? You're illegal clouds. I don't know if you knew this. That's what you are, okay? I'm sure soon people will start protesting illegal clouds, the plight of the illegal cloud. They'll start protesting the term illegal cloud. You know, they prefer undocumented precipitation, guys. That's the term we should be referring to them as such, okay? And then meanwhile, the illegal clouds are mowing the lawns of the protesters with 20 bucks a pop, under the table cash. Pack of hypocrites, you know, totally. I think our government can be really good at some things. I mean, we landed on the moon first, but then we can be really dumb at other things. Like our military, our Department of Defense announced we're going to reduce our amount of nuclear weapons from 450 to 400. And say what you will about the reduction, that's fine, whatever. I don't like that we're announcing the exact number of nuclear weapons we want to have, like for anyone to know about, because now all it takes is like Iran and North Korea to just like huddle up and be like, so we just need 401, right? That's it, right? World domination. And then as soon as like we announce 400, like really stupidly, like I'm sure those countries just like put like one of those fundraising charts on their wall, except instead of dollars it was like nuclear weapons, you know? 401's at the top. That's all they have to get to. That's it. It's over. Not to get too grim, guys, but like that's what's going on in the news, you know? You want to get there. I was driving down Sunset and I saw a jogger coming the other way, and he was crossing the intersection when he didn't have the right-of-way. And he went anyway, even though there was a car that had a green light that was going. He had to wait. The car had to wait for the jogger. And then, in Los Angeles, joggers are better than all of us, right? We know this. The hierarchy goes joggers, meter maids, homeless people, and then the rest of us selves. So the jogger kept going, and the jogger is the thing we've probably all done before out on the road here. He put up the hand as he was going. We know the hand, right? The hand. We know the hand means, I know what I'm doing is wrong, but I'm going to continue doing it anyway, even though you have a 4,500-pound vehicle that could crush me, literally. But I'm going to do it. Then I realized under this logic, under these rules, I can do anything, commit any infraction or wrongdoing against a human being. As long as I flash the hand, it's totally sanctioned, you know? It's fine. Like I could just like walk into a liquor store, grab a $100 bottle of scotch off the shelf, be like, just alcoholic, guys. It's fine. It's all right. Or just like walk up to a random human being, shoot him in the stomach, be like, you were looking at my girlfriend wrong. But there's the hand, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. You know? I wish I could wave the hand to my gray hair coming in on my head. I've seen a lot more gray hair. I'm aging. I'm not an anti-aging type of person. I would just appreciate it if my gray hair would come into the same like relative formation as the brown hair I already have. Is that like instead my gray hair grows out and gets all scraggly and crazy looking and flamboyant. Like basically my gray hair is throwing itself a gay pride parade like every day. Like listen, bitch, you can just cheer up and accept it. We're gray and we're here to stay. Then I'm left playing like role of conservative father at a dinner table somehow. Like I see you're gray. Your mother and I just wanted you and your partner over for dinner. And, what do you want me to do? Dye myself like all the other brown hairs? What? Like, no, just please pass the peas. That's all. Maybe take it down 3 notches because we're indoors. Like, that's what my gray hair is doing every time. I don't know, I feel like we're getting a little too sensitive. Like, I'm noticing a lot more super uplifting and positive articles on my Facebook feed. I don't know about you guys, like a lot of like the up rocks, upworthy, like sunshine up your ass, like there's too many of these because I know there's too many because I'm not seeing any of the negative articles that spurred the positive ones to respond. Like it feels like we're answering a bunch of questions that no one asked, you know? A little unnecessary. I don't know, like I'm not call me crazy. I'm not logging on to Facebook and seeing articles that say, like, puppies, why we should be killing more of them. Like, I'm not saying the top 12 reasons why we should repeal the women's right to vote. You know, no one's doing that. No one's posting that. We don't need the crazy, like, uplifting artists. I think we're just at a point where we're just lying to each other about how great everyone is, and everyone's just nodding their head. Like, no one's really dissenting there. I mean, we're trying to ban words now. Words that are harmless, like bossy. Do you guys remember the Ban Bossy campaign? We're trying to ban the word bossy. When did 6-year-olds get a say in our public forum? When did this happen, you know? If we're gonna ban bossy, let's just go for it all. Let's ban nap time, too, you know? Let's make it illegal to share toys with other kids, too. It's really ridiculous. You don't ban a word if you don't like it. You talk about it. You have a conversation. If it's really bad, it'll die on its own. We've seen that in the news, you know? That happens on its own. I mean, we couldn't, like, even like fool's gold. Do you guys remember fool's gold? Pyrite? Like, we couldn't discover fool's gold as it is today with that name because that would be bullying, you know? We'd be calling the guy who discovered it a fool and we'd be making fun of him, you know? We'd have to change the name, soften it up for our politically correct society. Like, we'd have to call it something different. Like, we'd have to be like, instead of fool's gold, it'd have to be like, miscommunication gold. Because she thought it was gold, he thought it was silver, they met in the middle, you know, somewhere, and they got along. It was okay. That's just your opinion gold, okay? It can be gold if you want it to be gold. You can just grow wings and fly away. Everyone's a winner, you know? Or an honorable mention gold. We all get a trophy made out of pyrite, right? In the pizza party at the end of the season known as life. I'll leave you with this. Growing up in, my brothers and I were forced to take piano lessons against our will. We didn't want to do this, but we had to. My parents made us do this. And we realized later on, we found out later on that our piano teacher was in fact a gay man. He was an older gentleman. We didn't know he was gay though because at the time he was married to a woman. And it was a beard, you know, if we call it that. And he was married, and we didn't know this, but there were some signs that he was gay. We just didn't pick up on them. Like the first sign, like he wore a lot of jewelry for a straight man. And that's fine, you can be Italian, that's okay, you know. But we didn't see the signs. We didn't see those signs by him wearing the jewelry. The second sign maybe we should have caught on was he said, in order to learn the song better, you need to place your hands on his hands and feel how the song is played. It's a little gay. Like, I mean, at that point, I'm 12 years old. I'm not going to touch my parents' hands across the street, let alone like the chain-smoking 65-year-old's hands. I'm not doing that. But okay, fair enough. So we didn't understand. We didn't know he was gay. I think finally what should have really just like opened our eyes about him being gay was he said, in order to learn the song better, we needed to taste the vibrations of the song through his penis. Oh, that was weird. You know, like, he called it his tuning fork, too, and like, what were we to do? He also put his hand up, too. He said, like, put the hand, and we were powerless, you know, so, but I think I'm a better piano player for it. That's my time on Tim Snook.